ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. Devin Duvernay to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. They'll be led out by last year's #1 overall pick, Brock. Looking to build on his decent debut season here in year 2. It's Caleb Williams.
His rookie season last year, Kate, a reminder that no matter how talented you are, this league can humble you. And it didn't help being the most sacked quarterback in football as well. But remember, 3,500 yards and 20 touchdowns, he showed glimpses of what I know Chicago wants more of this year.
First down, Williams. He keeps it and takes off. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down, Bears.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you've got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
Juke the defender. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Chicago first down.
17 yards. First down, Chicago.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
One play action, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
DBs out there for the Ravens. Third down coming up. Working from the gun, Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing a fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Kate, he just continued showing he can run anywhere and anytime he wants, including to nearly a third MVP award. I love the 4,000-yard passing season, and sure, 45 total touchdowns now. Now it's just getting back to that elusive Super Bowl for the Ravens.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And the tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Play fake, Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And on first down, no place to go here. And they're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Lamar now from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And again, it's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers. Caught. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Play action now with Jackson. And he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. Finds his fullback. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Kevin Byard there to bring him down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Jackson's gonna throw again. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. Has a hole left, room to run. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Takes out a one-stop. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Starts on the tackle. A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears
mean, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
First down, here's Swift. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. So we're through one. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. To throw, the lateral goes haywire. It's out. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He's running with it. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Bears.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Inside handoff to Swift. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in the game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6. And now here's Williams. Jump off caught by his back. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Williams from the gun. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears start to fight back with their first points of this game. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens and their wide receivers set for this next possession. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Lamar back to throw. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
1st down, here's Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens facing 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the pistol, Henry. Gets to space right side. And he's all the way down the 10-yard line. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the red zone now. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a third down at your own 1. Yikes.
Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on third and goal? Henry. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Bears 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bears and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So it'll be second down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Now Williams. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They motion the tight end over. Third down, here's Williams. Hits his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Taylor on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing here just before halftime. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scotch. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a one-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see. That emphasis continues to start the third. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 30.
Dude, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, boy, those big guys say feed the run game.
Lamar off the play fake. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many
yards here? It is second down and 18. Trying again, following the set. Oh, goes haywire, fumble. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Intended target was his running back. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that.
And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, out of bounds.
It's fielded at the 14. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. First call here coming from the shotgun. On play action, Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. One guy with it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Williams set to pass. Gets him on the in route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll send out the punting unit. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. He puts some air onto this one, deep right. He's got it at the 30. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 13-point lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Here's Luke for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens double their lead to 14.
Bears 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25.
Bears take over first and
Chicago
10.
getting set to take the field now.
25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now it's Manunga. It looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm.
10.
Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Williams to throw. There's a screen now for Manunga. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
First down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Another try following the sack. That's more of the catch out left. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Williams from the gun. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this 3rd quarter. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. So we're through 3 here. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. forever coming up. Desperation time here. Big strike here to Moore. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now run it with Manunga. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. On the draw, this is Johnson. Set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
To the ground. It's Manunga. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens' 8-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. Ravens swoop it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate, now we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. To throw is Williams. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. A draw now. This is Henry. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Running once more with Henry. And he's only able to carry this forward for about 3 yards. And that's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Space available there, maybe 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. 2nd and 10 now. Williams. That's complete. It's Menungai. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the 2nd half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.